We go back to basics and say, are we doing what we need to do? And that is the approach I will take as county executive.
When you go home tonight, think to yourself, what do you remember about this county executive forum? Here's what you should remember. Robin protects Muslim pocketbooks. Remember that. Robin protects Muslim pocketbooks. These folks thought so much about the tightness of their budget that they voted themselves a 30% pay increase. That's how tight the budget was. While giving you almost a 9% property tax increase. I put the question on the ballot in 2008, which passed countywide over their opposition to require all 9 council votes to increase property taxes more than the rate of inflation. It passed. Right before that, they increased, these same 3 guys, our term limited 3, raised the county budget 14% in 1 year. Then in 2010, they held a hearing where I testified to increase the energy tax 30%. Then after the hearing, it went up to 60, 90 without any public hearings. And finally, they increased the residential energy tax 156%. They did it, but said, well, we're going to sunset that increase in 2012. They increased it 156% in 2010, said we're going to sunset it in 2012. Guess what? They didn't sunset it. And the Gazette wrote an editorial saying, don't trust them when they say they're going to increase taxes temporarily. We didn't need that 9% property tax increase that you got last year. They created a slush fund to spend lots of money for their preferred projects and people in this election year. The Social Security recipients got 0% increase, and they gave us a 9% property tax increase. Way too much. My property tax limitation question stopped them cold for 7 years, and then they say, hey, we need a lot of money to spend for the 2018 elections for our projects, so we'll raise property taxes 9%. They say, well, the 30% increase in the county real estate transfer tax was going to school construction. That's why we did it. I testified against that one too. Guess what? They took $5 million of that money that was supposed to go to school construction and spent it to pay private attorneys $550 an hour to get them out of their Silver Spring Transit Center fiasco. We have 40 county attorneys in Montgomery County. Why are we paying private attorneys $550 an hour to clean up their mess? Robin protects Muslim pocketbooks, and if I'm not protecting them, you come up to the county office building at 7 o'clock on Monday morning, first come, first serve, and tell me why I'm not doing it, and believe me, I'll go along with you.
Thank you very much. Thank you again. I do want to please tell you that there are quite a few more things that are in our minds. One of them is, how many more positions can we expect to see that go to minorities like Muslim people on your staff? How many more of the dollars that are designed for grants, etc., can go to the Muslim? We have some great nonprofit organizations, etc. 270 corridor needs to be addressed right away. So a lot more things, and I encourage you to please stick around. At this time, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask Mr. Sharif to come and introduce somebody special to us, and I'll close.